How's it going, guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the NECA The Thing Ultimate MacReady Station Survival figure. Originally released in 2021, this figure is to commemorate the 1982 horror sci-fi classic John Carpenter's The Thing, starring Kurt Russell. I figured I would go ahead and review this one, and then maybe down the line review the other figure at some point. But just a quick look around the box, guys. So beautiful artwork on the front. We have a photo shot on the side of the figure, and then we have some other photos on the back, as well as with a different head sculpt and some of the accessories. Nice little write-up on the back. And in the winter of 1982, a 12-man research team at a remote Antarctic research station discovers an alien buried in the snow for over 100,000 years. Once unfrozen, the form-changing alien wreaks havoc, creates terror, and becomes one of them. If you haven't seen the movie, guys, it's definitely a movie you have to check out. It is a Carpenter staple, in my opinion. And then there's another photo shot of the figure itself. Opening it up, we see another great photo shot of the figure posed nicely, as well as some of the accessories and the figure itself. Really dig all the accessories that it comes with in this one, and we'll go over all that as soon as we get them unboxed, guys. And with that, and just like that, guys, we have them out of the box. Little movie magic there for you. Anyway, looking at the figure, checking out his articulation. Arms go up, arms go back. I want to say they go 360 around. Come out to about 90 degrees almost. There's a single joint in the elbows. Hand rotates all the way around. It looks like there's some new out of the box, guys, so it's probably a little stiffness in the swivel there. Same with the other arm, comes up about 90 degrees. Again, as you can hear, it's pretty stiff, so I'm not gonna manhandle and end up breaking it. So also single joint. This one rotates around, and yep, back and forth. There's a ball joint in the torso, so you got pretty decent amount of torso rotation, as well as swivel. The head itself goes down, goes up, does 360. It does take a little bit of effort, just because I feel the collar on the jacket is kind of hindering that movement there. But overall, it does go 360 around. As well as the head sculpt itself looks pretty close to Kurt Russell, if you ask me. From the beard, the attention to detail and the strands of the hair, I think, is really good. I mean, just look at that detail in the hair. Looks incredible. Anyway, the jacket itself, as you can see, it does have some weather on the pockets. The weather, I mean, there's weather in the jacket all the way around anyway, not just in the pockets. But I do have to say, what's cool is this jacket is a bit of a softer plastic, so it almost feels like it almost feels as though the jacket is supposed to be bulky. So if you can see, there's a little bit of play in the jacket there. That's actually pretty cool. Also, another attention to detail is at this point in the movie, when he's all decked out like this, he's got the gun holster. Now the gun holster, it's pretty loose, so you can kind of turn it around, and or you can move it around his waist a little bit. You do see the bullets on the holster there, so you can see there's something missing. So he's been shooting at something. The only thing I would say is, looks like there's some issue there. I don't know if that's paint or if that's supposed to be like that. Maybe a QC issue, not too sure. But anyway, guys, it is a softer plastic, so I would be careful when you are moving this around. As for the legs come up, legs come back to about there. Single joint in the knee, and there's a bit of a swivel at the thigh, and then there's really no swivel there. Ankle does go back, goes front, goes about up to there, kind of goes back further. Same with the other leg, goes back, goes front, same there, swivel there. And interesting, there's like a bit of there's a rotation there. Interesting. There's not one there though. That's interesting. Anyway, and by default, guys, he comes with the gloved hands. As for accessories, guys, he does come with the petri dish for this in this edition, which was pretty cool. If you remember in the blood testing scene, if you have seen the movie, this does make an appearance, and we do see him doing the he gets the copper wire, which they added that too, which is really, really awesome. He heats it up, and the test is basically he puts it in the petri dish, and lo and behold, you know, they find out somebody's infected. Well, Parma's infected. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie. And yeah, they did a really good translucent blood effect of that coming out of the petri dish, which I thought was really, really awesome. I will say this though, in messing around with this, it really feels like it just sits in there. It doesn't really snap in or anything. I mean, it's kind of there, but as you can see, it's pretty easily popping out. I mean, it's prone to fall out pretty easily. So I would definitely be careful with displaying your figure with this if you plan on doing that. But it is a really cool addition. The molding on this is really, really nice. You can see it's trying to escape. So I thought that was pretty cool. Another accessory it came with in this edition is the pistol. He doesn't really use this too much, but I did like that they did include this with the figure. That is pretty awesome. And then he also came with a pickaxe, which I thought the molding for this was really nice. And I don't know if I can do this justice, but you can see the weathering there along the pickaxe. You can see some of the discoloration on the handle there, like it's been used. And bit of a harder plastic, so it is fairly durable, but I would still be careful with the ring back here and the little pike here, because tiny, so I could see that breaking fairly easily. He also comes with the stick of dynamite, which is a really nice mold and coloring on this. I like the weathering on this. You see even the coloring on the duct tape where it's holding the stick of dynamite together. The only thing I thought was kind of interesting was it didn't have the wick on either side to where he lights the stick of dynamite. So I don't know, I thought that was kind of weird, but hey, I mean, if you look at the wood grain on some of these sticks, or not wood grain, I guess it would be like the cardboard. I don't know, I'm not too sure what dynamite's made out of. So comment down below and let me know, is it like a wood grain sort of thing or cardboard or something? I don't know. Anyway, really cool that they added this. I thought that was nice. As for some of the swappable hands, he comes with five extra total. Some gun holding hands, some trigger holding hands. Like I said, I already kind of swapped the hands on the figure already. He's got a gripping hand, a more closed gripping hand, and the default hands that he comes with out of packaging are some gloved hands, which I'll probably end up displaying him with these again, because I really like the detail on these gloves. They're really, really nice. So And then another cool accessory is this really nice flamethrower. NECA did an amazing job on the mold for this. Really cool. Love the green coloring. You see the sort of wearing there, the scratching. Even I don't know if this picks it up, but the little dent there. It's a little scrapes. The brownish rust coloring there, and on the bolts here. I mean, NECA did a bang up job of this release. I mean, for real. I mean, I guess it was just for the 40th anniversary. They wanted to go all out, I will say this, from what I've seen online and what I've heard, is these are really prone they're prone to breaking, and they're easy to break because the plastic is like really soft, and really small too. So, yeah, for the sake of not having a video fail, I'm not going to display him with this right now. I just wanted to show it to you all just so you could see. But you see the weather there on the strap, even the leather strapping back here, or the leather the leather backing. See the nice little detail in the rings, as well as the wires holding it all together. That's pretty awesome, guys. I think NECA did a bang up job of this. I can't praise them enough. Last but not least, actually no, not last but not least, I'm gonna leave the head sculpt to the extra head sculpt to the end. But this right here, the added flame effect to the flamethrower. It's a translucent orange, just pops into the front of the gun there. Really cool accessory. Really dig the mold, and the coloring on this looks really amazing. If you've collected any of their other figures, say for example the Predator lines, they have a lot of these plasma, like fire effects sort of things, and NECA just does a bang up job of these. Really good stuff. So I'm really debating whether I should try to display this guy with this, because this is a really cool added accessory to this figure. Last but not least, guys, we got the extra head sculpt. In this one, he's wearing just the parka, and he's got a different face. He's got a more stoic face here. I almost wish that NECA would have done a sort of a frosted look, like he was out in the elements. Like if you've seen the movie again, there's a scene where he's out in the elements. He comes back in and he's got a bit of a frosted beard, like ice is forming on his beard, as well as his face is more discolored from being out in the freezing cold for some time. So next we're gonna go ahead and swap the heads real quick, just so you can see what it looks like. I would say slowly, carefully, grip here, slowly twist off the head. It is a ball joint, and same thing. Okay, I'll put that back on. There you have it, guys. We have MacReady, Stoic MacReady. We'll go ahead and put his head in the background there. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, guys, for this video. Comment down below if you have seen this movie, or if you've seen this figure out in the wild. I was able to pick this figure up at a convention not last year, and really glad I was able to find him. I have been able to see the original version, or the first version of this of MacReady figure at my local Target. So I already have that one. I got that one first, and then I got this guy. So I'm so glad I was able to pick this guy up. But if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thank you for coming back and checking out the video, and for the continued support, guys. Definitely curious what y'all think of this figure, as well as the video and the content of the channel. I'm always open to conversation, as well as your thoughts. So until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.